Hi, I'm Crystal D'Angora, and I'm going to take you through a Kundalini yoga set for inner vitality and stamina. So the first thing that we'll do is find a comfortable cross-legged position or easy pose, or you can bring one foot up or even have your hips elevated on a bolster or blanket for comfort in the hips. And we won't be staying seated for very long. So finding your most comfortable posture, begin to notice the breath coming in and going out. And as we describe that sense of vitality and stamina within you, you want to start to breathe into that space of the navel point. This is where the energy is stored. So we're going to work to release the stored energy. Let's start by tuning in, rubbing your palms together. We always begin our classes with a mantra, Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. I honor that wisdom that carries me into the light, into the highest teacher within. So let's take the eyes and roll them up to the point between the eyebrows. Rolling up and inward stimulates the pituitary gland. And take a deep inhale into the belly, into the navel center, third chakra. Powerfully exhale, pulling the navel back to the spine. And inhale to begin. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om deeply and hold your breath. And exhale, and we'll come immediately into our first posture. So we're going to come up into a modified downward facing dog. So for downward dog, we have our fingertips and toes on the floor, and we push the hips up high. But normally in downward dog, we allow the palm to lower down and the heels to come toward the floor. In this posture tonight, we're going to come up on to the fingertips and the balls of the feet or tip toes, and let your head hang nice and heavy, and just begin moving the hips side to side, taking the hips in a whale or a tail wag, a wagging motion of the hips, and begin going as fast as you can with this. We're loosening up the hips. Do your best to stay high on the fingers, high on the toes, letting those heels lift. Allow your head to be heavy and just hang and waggle, and really move from the tailbone side to side. So keep it going, really get that tail moving back and forth, side to side. Let the breath deepen. I know the fingers will get tired. See if you can keep the hands strong. It's not for very long. So pushing into those fingertips. These are the meridian points. This connects to the brain. It's like acupressure for your brain as you press into the fingers and rise up high onto the balls of your feet, going as fast as you can. Long, deep breath. Please regulate your breath. Don't hold it. You should feel the thighs getting stronger, lifting up from the base of the spine and letting everything hang from there. This is an entire body realignment, so let it happen. Keep it going a little bit more. Let your eyes go up to that third eye. As you get comfortable with any of these postures, first you'll want to look and see what we're doing, but then you'll want to let the eyes just close and just feel it in your own body. That's how we practice our yoga. We are not comparing to anybody else. We're just going within and seeing what feels best for you. And coming all the way up as high as you can. Press into the fingers and toes. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath. Exhale, let your hands and heels come toward the floor. And slowly lower down. And come around, sitting in your easy pose again. I'm going to go sideways to show you the angle. So we're sitting in a cross-legged position. We're going to cross the arms under the chest. So it's holding the rib cage. Then you'll lean back and see if you can imagine that you're leaning against a reclining chair, about a 60-degree angle here. Tuck your chin in, hug tight with the hands on the ribs, drop your shoulders first and kind of slightly pull the spine really tall and taut. And then from there, see if you can maintain that lean and begin shoulder circles forward. So it will feel awkward. It's an awkward sort of a position. So just keep that circle going. Massaging deeply within those shoulders. Feel that ball joint of the shoulder roll through. Chin is tucked in. Lean into it. Wake up that core. That's what we're activating here. That's where we store a lot of our energy and stamina. And we're using this set to tap into our potential, our highest potential, and the possibilities that can be born out of our own awareness of what we're capable of. So we're awakening that. Sometimes when we're doing these postures, they feel frustrating, they might feel difficult. And we want to go into a space of mental strength, mental stamina. I can do it mentality. And see in which ways in your life you can apply that awareness. How you can go into other situations where you feel frustrated or feel challenged and know that it's possible, that you can move through it a little bit more. Keep feeling the chin tuck in, shoulder rolls forward, hugging those ribs tight, leaning back, letting your knees relax out as much as you can. Deep breath in and out through the nose, please. Okay, let the eyes close and roll up. Last little bit, roll those shoulders, massaging those shoulders from within. Now I'm going to ask you to please squeeze your shoulders up, lean back, hold deep inhale. And powerfully exhale. Let the shoulders relax and come around onto knees, buttocks to your heels in child's pose. So bringing the third eye to the floor. As much as you can, really fold your body forward here. Forehead touches the floor, and see if you can also let your buttocks touch your heels. If this is uncomfortable, you can widen your knees a bit or even put something between the heels and the buttocks for a little extra padding. We're going to fold into this and then interlace the hands at the small of your back and then take the arms up as high as you can toward the sky. And just allow the elbows to stay straight as you melt your forehead into the mat. Hold, long, deep breath. And I want you to stay with this. Keep this posture. I'm going to read a little bit about this set. So letting those elbows go as straight as you can. These exercises systematically awaken the flow of energy from the solar plexus all the way up to the throat. So basically that brings the action into reality. So the desires, the will, from the navel up into the words that you speak and the way that you show up in the world. This kriya, or set of yoga postures, guides the energy to the higher centers, from the lower centers to the higher centers and the glands. It opens up the energy superhighway, or the shushmuna in the spine, and allows us to become fulfilled as our highest possibility and potential would invite us to be. So last little bit as you're lying with that forehead pressing into the earth, This is called Yoga Mudra. Really see if you can get the heels of your hands to meet. So the palms are meeting as your elbows straighten up. Deepening the breath. Now please take a deep breath in, holding the posture for the inhale. Powerfully exhale, lowering your arms slowly to your back, and then unleashing the hands to slowly press yourself up. Open the chest, take a slow neck roll all the way around. Letting your eyes close and feel the massage from within. Feel the relaxation of the neck and jaw. Reverse that circle. And come back to center, and we'll come back around into lotus pose this time. So if lotus is possible for you, I'll talk you through it. Let's start with just a little hip opener. We're going to take the leg across the chest, doesn't matter which leg you start with, and take a gentle rock side to side. Now sometimes when we try to pull our leg up, it feels like the flexibility isn't there, so just keep it as low as you need to. If you can, bring it up higher and gently rock side to side, massaging that hip. And deep breath in, sit up tall. Exhale, taking the other leg, balancing out the body. We rock gently side to side, open up that hip socket, holding it like you're holding a little child in front of you. Take a deep breath, lift up. And then we're going to take the foot on top of the thigh. That's half lotus. If possible, take the other foot on top of the thigh, full lotus. And when the legs are in full lotus, we then come on back to the elbows. Now, if this isn't possible tonight, then instead, you'll take a half lotus, one foot on top, or easy pose, or even butterfly with the bottoms of the feet touching, wherever you can hold. Once you do this, you're going to come back to that chin lock. Chin tucked in, elbows relaxed down, looking at the navel, breathe into the belly and watch it rise and fall. See how much you can slow down your breath here. Play with the length of the breath. See if you can really inhale deeply and completely exhale. Squeeze the breath all the way out. Just a little bit more. This is a meditation of sorts. By tucking the chin, rolling the eyes down, you're activating the pineal gland, one of the master glands in the brain. All of these magical glands, they're so important for our self-regulation. And now please inhale deeply. Hold. Powerfully exhale. Inhale. Untie the legs. Let them shake out in front of you. You'll feel that blood flowing into the legs a little bit here, or a lot. And we're gonna reach forward, and I'll tell you what we're working toward, and you will find a way to make it work for your body. We're seeing if we can touch the toes and pull ourselves forward. So go as close as you can to the legs, to the toes. And then the intention is to bring the nose or the forehead toward the knees. As you exhale, inhale up, exhale down. You'll take this as rapidly as you can, not with breath of fire though. So it's not a pumping, speedy breath. It's not like a pant. It's a powerful inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Be sure you're careful not to bump your head on your legs. If that feels like it's too far of a distance to reach, hold your shins and do it this way. It's not just the head going up and down, right? We're not nodding. We're moving from the base of the spine. So if you're here with the hands pressed against the shins, that's okay. Do what you can do. Forward and back. Inhale, lengthen up. Hold the breath, squeeze up on the rectum, sex organs, and navel. Powerfully exhale. Push the breath all the way out. Inhale. Exhale. Good. We're going to come back into our easy pose. Cross-legged position, comfortable cross-legged position. And we're going to do a little meditation here. So first, the hand mudra. Hand mudra is prayer pose, pressing the palms together right at the heart center. We're going to roll our shoulders up and then down your back, and then just let them stay down your back in a relaxed way. The eye mudra, or eye position, is rolling the eyes down to look at the tip of the nose. So just start with that, keeping the eyes focused at the tip of the nose. This will feel a little awkward, listening to my words as you sit in this way. If you find your eyes wandering, if they start to feel sleepy, see if you can get back to focusing at the tip of the nose with the hands in prayer pose at the heart. Keep your chin in, chest out, neck straight. And this is where we really build that energy and stamina. We're going to start with a pumping breath. So we're going to inhale the breath deeply. Hold the breath, tighten every muscle in the body. Hold the breath. Powerfully exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Hold the breath. Looking at the tip of the nose, pump the belly with held breath. Pump, pump, in and out, in and out, in and out. In and out with the belly. When you can no longer hold the breath, blow it out like a fireball. Hold. Tighten every muscle in the body. Inhale. Pump the belly with held breath. Eyes focused at the tip of the nose. When you can no longer hold the breath, push the breath all the way out. Inhale. Hold the breath. This time squeeze every muscle in the body. Squeeze, press the palms firmly. Look at the nose. Powerfully exhale. Inhale. Hold the breath. Squeeze every muscle in the body for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Powerfully exhale. And shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. So now we're just going to lay on your back for a little while, laying down and letting the physical wisdom rise from the navel up through the body into the throat, into the third eye, the space between the eyebrows, and just receive the energy. and the stamina and the vitality that you've built. As you lay in this way, see if you can just envision any possibilities that you want to grow in your life, in your awareness. Just let the body melt, totally relaxed. And now take a deep breath into every cell, every part of the body. Expand with light. Exhale. Bring your right knee in. Hug that knee. And let's take that knee across the body in a cat stretch, twisting the knee over. Crossing the body. Let this shoulder stretch down into the floor. Look out toward this hand. And coming back to center, opposite knee hugs into the chest. Twist it across the body, looking this direction as the knee crosses over. Twist. And coming back to center, stretch everything long. And wrap your arms around your knees. Hug nice and tight as you gently rock side to side. Massaging your back, taking your tailbone toward the floor. And then with your nose to your knees, rock forward and back, up and down the spine. And all the way back up. Back to our cross-legged position. Bringing your hands back to prayer pose, this time closing with a long Sat Nam inhale. Sat.